Hey, what's going on, guys? Want to talk to you about Nintendo, and I want to talk to you guys about how I've seen quite a few Nintendo YouTubers actually, and this is, I want to say this. This is the reason we're doing this video, not because they're making content on it, but because they're actually blaming Nintendo for what I'm about to tell you. Nintendo YouTubers are blaming Nintendo that their channels are not doing as well right now. It's the fact that the Switch 2 quote unquote internally got delayed. It's the fact that we're in a dry season, which honestly, yes, the console has been out for years, but the us actual gamers on the console, we have more than enough to play and to talk about. Like, I'm not a Nintendo YouTuber. I obviously, anybody who's seen my channel can tell you I've talked about PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. But my main console of choice is the Switch right now, and that's okay. Whatever your main console is, enjoy it. But what I don't like is that some people actually say, like I said, it's Nintendo's fault for them not having content that's getting them the views that they want. Now, I'm gonna say this. I will never, ever be mad at people trying to put money in their pockets and provide for them. I want everybody to eat, and in a perfect world, everybody would eat. Sometimes, especially with content creating, and I'm not even partnered, so I don't make money off of anything, but I enjoy what I do. So I understand they have families to provide for, or just themselves, whatever the case may be. I understand that. That's not my problem. My problem is how can you actually blame Nintendo? You put all your eggs in one basket. And yes, I understand the algorithm is a real thing. I understand that. But how can you, for the last 3 to 4 years, talk about Switch Pro rumors, Switch 2 rumors, and then when they don't come out, it's Nintendo's fault that you don't have something else to talk about when you could have made an attempt to talk about different things in the Nintendo landscape? Just because all you want to cover is, let me get the light back on, sorry. Just because all you want to talk about is rumors and leaks, that's Nintendo's fault. A lot of people are going to get tired of hearing about the same thing, especially when a lot of the prominent content creators for Nintendo, well, for Nintendo products, not that they're affiliated with Nintendo, but when a lot of people talk about the same stuff, a lot of people are gonna move on to something else. And they have the right to. If people don't want to watch my videos, they have the right to. But what I'm not gonna do is blame the company for not releasing something so that I have something to talk about. And you know what? Not even throwing shade, but one of them, and I was pretty disappointed, was Zach from Switch Force. Towards the end of his video, he legitimately blamed Nintendo for this. How? They don't have to release on your schedule. And this is by no means me trying to be a Nintendo shill or defend them and, oh, you guys need to do this so that they can, have content. This ain't what that is. But imagine any of us are creating something and we have the right to release information when we see fit, and people blame us because they don't have something to talk about. Hold that thought. Always stay hydrated. Imagine that. There are so many games that the Switch has. I'm actually playing a game right now, which I'll have a video for later in the week, Thursday or Friday. I actually can't put it out yet because there's an embargo, but there are still plenty of games that are coming out. When you only cover, and again, for anybody that's missing this, I get the algorithm is a thing, but when you place everything, especially with rumors and leaks, once that well is dried up, then you just gotta wait until they actually show the Switch 2. And then guess what? You're going to put all your eggs in that basket because it gets you views and that gets you paid. And again, I want you to eat. There's nothing wrong with that. But to blame Nintendo, really, that's like blaming Xbox or PlayStation because they didn't put out a new system because you decided to cover so many leaks and rumors, and then when it didn't happen, oh, that's their fault. They never said that it was coming out yet. Nintendo never said the Switch was coming out. The most we've gotten for sure from their mouths, it'll be discussed by March of next year. That's all we got. And again, I'm sorry for people that are being affected. You know, I heard about the Game Explain thing. Apparently, dude was, trying to pay his two people out of pocket for 2 years without him getting any kind of money just to help them. He couldn't do it anymore. And I don't know the complete backstory, but it sounds like he tried. I don't know the man personally, so, it is what it is. But this is what happens. A lot of people will never get the chance to be a full-time content creator. They'll never get the chance. Some people will never probably make YouTube partner. I know I will. I'm getting real close. But there's just so much that Nintendo's still providing for us in terms of games and everything like that. There's nothing wrong with talking about leaks and rumors every once in a while. I don't do that here, but there's nothing wrong with it once in a while. But when 75 to, when 80 to 90% of your content is basically covering the same exact thing with a new coat of paint, I won't even call it new or fresh can of paint. When it's regurgitating the same stuff with a different title, people are going to get disinterested. And yes, Nintendo right now may not be where it was in the last few years, but it's to be expected. But there are still things that people could cover, but they don't want to because that's not where the views are. And that's their choice again. That is their choice. Just like it's Nintendo's choice not to put out information on the Switch 2 yet, or Switch whatever they're going to call it, it's also these content creators' choice not to cover things that won't get them the most views. But you cannot blame the company for not providing for you. Especially if there's no pen to paper contract or something saying, hey, we're going to make sure we give you stuff that will make sure that you get X amount of views and such and such. Nobody's owed anything. Maybe branch out a little bit. Maybe take a little hit on the views and show people what else you can talk about. That I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on the whole thing. And I actually want to know from Nintendo fans, or you know what, even if you're an Xbox or PlayStation fan, but let's say you play Nintendo games, go look at a lot of these content creators that create Nintendo content and notice how a majority of them are the same. But then now it's, oh, what are we gonna do? That's not anybody else's problem but yours. These people made their audiences because they are creative. So look, yes, I would like to hear Switch 2 news, but it's just not here yet. It's just not. So I'm going to continue to make video game content. I'm going to continue to do live streams where I talk to my community, and I'll grow from there. Granted, my situation's not the same because I don't do this full time, but even still, I want to grow. So I know I have to adapt at times, and I will. And I'm going to say this, right, real quick. This company right here does not owe me anything in terms of trying to create content. They don't. Real gamers, hey, and I'm not saying these people ain't real gamers, but this company right here, they don't owe me nothing. I could easily go on my Steam Deck because I got a lot of games on the Steam Deck. I can make videos from the stuff on my Steam Deck, my PlayStation, my Xbox, which I have. Shoot, y'all see me posting Dynasty Warriors 4 content. It's not getting mega views or nothing, but I'm doing it because I'm enjoying it. And that's what it's about. Yes, I want you to eat, but a lot of these people are complaining about Nintendo, But you really only want to cover rumors and leaks, Mario, and Zelda. But you're such a Nintendo fan. Go check out the hidden gems that Nintendo be dropping on their console. Because there's still so many. And even when the Switch 2 comes out, the Switch ain't done. Now, granted, obviously a lot more people will be doing Switch 2 stuff when it's out, and that is understandable. But right now, guess what? We're just in a dry season, and ain't much we could do about it until we start getting the actual news and everything. Actual news, not rumors and leaks. Leaks, actual stuff. So I want y'all to sound off in the comments. I want y'all to let me know, how do y'all feel about all the rumors and leak videos and stuff like that? And then how do you feel about people blaming Nintendo for their channels not doing as well as they're used to? Really let me know about this, guys, because like I said, it baffles me. But thanks for watching, guys, and y'all stay blessed and enjoy your day. All right, peace out, take it easy.